the casual wave of his hand. The monk unexpectedly broke the bamboo pole before him. The master standing nearby became very angry. He forcefully struck the monk with his palm. By now the ground was covered in oil, yet the monk could stand steadily on the tiles. The master discovered his natural talent for martial arts, and began to test the monk's abilities. He pushed the monk into a wooden post formation. The monk struggled to maintain his balance, but before he could react, he jumped up as the iron plate beneath burned his feet. However, the master didn't stop his attack, forcing the monk to flee through the wooden posts. He nimbly navigated through the formation, only to be blocked by the master ahead. The master forced him to leave the mountain. When he returned to his hometown, a crowd surrounded him wanting to learn kung fu, but he claimed he hadn't learned anything. The people nearby immediately began mocking him, yet he effortlessly threw a man flying. Everyone now believed he had mastered kung fu, but at the Shaolin Temple, he had only learned to build bamboo scaffolding. When he saw other disciples practicing arm strength, he began imitating them on the bamboo poles. Soon his hands were cut by the bamboo, yet he didn't stop practicing. At night, he tried to sneak into the courtyard to train, but was discovered by disciples inside, who immediately bounced him out. The next day, while building scaffolding, he saw disciples practicing leg techniques in the courtyard, so he tied his legs to bamboo poles with strips, carefully mimicking their every movement. Seeing the disciples practice on wooden posts, he immediately built one with bamboo, but accidentally fell against the bamboo. He quickly supported himself on the wooden post, because the master had said only after completing the scaffolding could he enter the courtyard to practice. The master thought he was causing trouble again, and forcefully spun the wooden post, yet he remained steady on top. The master suddenly stopped the post, and the man seized the opportunity to jump onto the roof. After a year, he finally completed the scaffolding, but the master ordered him to take it down, and said he would be sent away afterward. The man could no longer tolerate the master's demands. He jumped into the courtyard and entered the training ground, but the master blocked his way. The man dodged while practicing his skills, until the master tripped him, but he caught himself with his hands. The master smiled with satisfaction, yet continued his attack, wanting to see how much the man had secretly learned, and each of his attacks was cleverly avoided by the man. Finally, the opening scene repeated itself. The master, seeing the man's mature kung fu, sent him down the mountain. Only then did the man understand that having him build scaffolding was the master's unique way of teaching him kung fu.